Hi Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. And this reading is, what are their true intentions in love? Yes, it is. So we're trying to get to the bottom of the matter, Taurus, so we can give you a leg up on your person, all right? I hope you guys are all well. And Taurus, please realize that these are general readings and that they may or may not resonate, right? And also, the energies here could be that of your person, right? Wherever we are in the reading. Okay, so let's get started right now, and let's pull some of these little Lenormands here that have been shuffled. Give it one more shuffle here, and gonna get another deck that is a little similar to this. Really like this deck, especially just for the oracle, right? Let's see what we have. And the ring, Taurus, the ruby ring. In fact, I used to have a ring just like this. It's kind of interesting here. And let's see what we have. The rider, the woman, this could be you possibly, the ship, the owls, and the snake, okay, or the serpent, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, well, I feel like what's happening here, clearly there's some deception going on, right? This is this is one of 3 deceptive cards in the Lenormand deck, yes. And, you know, there could be like a commitment here. It's a possibility, right? Because the ring is next to the rider, it's not a negative card. When it is next to a negative card, it's typically something that keeps happening over and over again, right? There could be commitment here. This could be your commitment, and, you know, it's going to depend here. But there's communication coming in. This could be one separate union up here. It could be, right? With the woman over here. She's kind of looking right at the rider, which is basically it is like a messenger. And the ship is here. This could be somebody at a distance. You could be taking a trip, right? You could be going on a trip with somebody. Yes, you could be getting communication that maybe somebody's going on a trip. It's going to depend. And these owls are here, and they talk about being wise, right? Of course, right? The owls are always wise. Even in cartoons, they're wise. And this can also talk about like watching out for like the signs, right? Like trying to stay alert and like use your wisdom, be wise, like pay attention so you can be wise, right? And there could be, I feel like there's going to be some signs for you, right? Yes, over here. Maybe they're not great signs. Maybe these are red flags when we see the owl next to the snake, right? And maybe you are wise enough to know that somebody is a real snake here. It's going to depend. But we're going to talk about these cards after we kind of put these tarot cards out, because they're a part of the reading, and let's see exactly, or more precisely, how they tie in. Okay, let's see for Taurus, the beautiful Taurians of the world. They are ambitious. They are, I feel like they are methodical and practical. They typically don't lose their head, all right, like maybe like us fire signs. Let's see what we got. The World card, Queen of Swords. Okay, your person, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. So Taurus, to me it looks like you're dealing with somebody who has some type of a new beginning, or they have a relationship with somebody else. This is how this looks, because the snake is here. And I feel like the owls are telling you to pay attention to that, right? I feel like you already know over here, right? Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Right now, you are in the energy of the world, and you know how the world turns every day. Yes, it does. It used to be a soap opera. I never watched it, but my aunt watched it. Way back in the day, as the world turns, yes. And what it means is, you know, as the world turns, as things change, as the world evolves, nothing stays the same, right? Yeah, nothing does. And the Hangman, 2 of Swords. You could be dealing with a Piscean, right? But clearly here you are stuck about an ending and a new beginning. This is clear here with these cards. Crossing you is the Queen of Swords, right? Queen of Swords, she's kind of interesting. She could be using her pen or her sword to kind of cut you out, right? She could be writing a divorce decree and at the same time giving you the axe with her, with her sword. Maybe there is a Piscean here, as I said. Maybe there is a Queen of Swords, right? Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But this is most likely you, Taurus, kind of like giving somebody, hey, like, What's up? I want to know the truth here, right? This is what she looks like. She's saying that too. She's raising her sword and her hand both. Kind of like, you know, like she's either laying down the law or she is looking for honesty, right? And answers. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She is in the discerning, right? She is always like discerning something, which is kind of like analyzing to make a decision, kind of. Let's see. Why is that Tower card in the reverse here? Tower in the reverse with the moon. I feel like you're asking about a Piscean, maybe. You could be, and this could be you, this could be somebody else here, but I feel like it is you. And you are discerning a matter maybe about a secret. I feel like the Tower has already fell, right? Could be about a water sign. And I feel like you could be, you know, in the energy of the moon, and you are. I feel like you are in the dark here, and there are things hidden, and you are like questioning it internally or towards somebody else. Let's get a card on the moon. Why does Taurus have the moon? You could be pointing your sword at a snake, right? And the Four of Pentacles. So you are kind of, somebody's holding on to a secret here. I feel like that's what this is. Could be a Scorpio here, maybe, with the Tower. And let's see here. And the root for you is the Five of Swords. Why does Taurus have the Five of Swords? And if you guys see this card, right, it is loss and chaos and conflict. It is many things, and none of them are really any good. It could be cutting somebody out. Sometimes it is winning the battle, but not the war, right? Yeah. Let's get a card on the Five of Swords for Taurus. Page of Cups. Hierophant. I feel like this is you, Taurus, right? Showing up in your kind of like spiritual glory here, or your, yeah, here you are as the Pope. I'm not sure if you're the Pope or the Bishop here, not really sure. Not that it really matters, but there you are, right? And because the Hierophant is kind of like the master of conformity, right? And following rules and things like that. And you guys are kind of like that. I mean, when you are, yeah, I feel like a lot of Taurians are like that, right? Yeah, kind of structured and practical and kind of following, like conforming. Unlike fire signs, right? That could be a marriage card there. Somebody could hold the keys. The keys are right on the card, right? Yeah. And they are visible, which is kind of interesting to me. Like they are right in front to like take note of. Why is the Hierophant there for Taurus? I feel like somebody's in a third party here, and you are involved. And I feel like you are trying to resist it here. I feel like you are overwhelmed, Taurus. This is probably you. You could be having a third party. It looks like the other person does, but let's see here. Maybe it is not a full-on third party. Maybe it is just like a one-time cheating situation here. But your person looks like they have like a new beginning down here. If you see these cards, right? And let's see. And in your desired position, Taurus, is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you just want to get out of Dodge from this person, right? You're like, I'm leaving Dodge City here. Why is that Nine of Pentacles there? So I can be on my own, right? And pay attention to my own money, my own happiness, my own tranquility, etc., etc., my own abundance, my own muscle definition. Whatever it is here that is kind of making you feel better here, maybe going to the spa, the gym, whatever it is, I feel like you are wanting to be solo here, right? And pay attention to your own life and your own growth. The Page of Swords is here. I feel like this is what you want, but you could also be wanting to know if somebody else is like, I feel like this is you wanting to be like this, but you could also be wanting to know here if this person you're dealing with is becoming like single. Let's get one more card on the Page of Swords. Why does Taurus have the Page of Swords? Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is you. I feel like you want to become single because you know somebody else is kind of taking a leap of faith on someone else here. Let's see. Let's uncover some. Let's dig up some dirt on them. Why is the Ace of Swords there for Taurus's person? Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a water sign here that you are challenging your person on possibly, or maybe feeling overwhelmed about. Yeah, it could be a Piscean, it could be a Cancerian. I think it's a Piscean though, but let's see. It doesn't have to be these signs, guys. It's the storyline that kind of, you know, is mostly important since they are general readings. The signs are not going to match all the time. Why is that Queen of Cups there for Taurus's person? Your person could be this water sign, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, the Three of Swords is right here. So this is third party, definitely. I feel like they are going towards somebody else here. I feel like they're walking towards somebody else here who is a third party, and they are choosing them. Yeah, I mean, can't sugarcoat this stuff, Taurus. Why is the Ace of Cups there? Let's see. Why do they have the Ace of Cups? So they look like they're moving toward victory here with somebody who is a third party. And over here, crossing them, this could be, let's see, Knight of Swords. I feel like they're trying to make a fast decision about it. They could be. And maybe this is you trying to cut them out. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. I feel like they're making a decision to take some quick action here toward a fire sign. And this is Aries, Leo, or Sag. I feel like they are a water sign, potentially. They don't have to be. Okay, maybe they are this fire sign. And in the root for them is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a long-term union with like, this can be like getting into a family dynamic too. It is a union with like stability, right? It's, yeah, when the 10 Pentacles are here, nobody's really broke here. They have some type of financial security for themselves, stability. I beg your pardon, you guys. And in the root is the Chariot and the Ten of Swords. Wow, this is for your person. I feel like your person could be a Cancerian. It's going to depend. But what they have here is a union that they are having, that they are like moving toward, right? Taking action, getting in the driver's seat of their life with the Chariot. That's what the Chariot does, right? Yeah, it does. After struggles, typically, not always though. This could be moving house, right? The Chariot, right? This is like, you know, kind of like when you rent a U-Haul, right? But this is a little bit different. It has like nicer curtains than U-Haul, right? But yeah, it could be moving house is my point, you guys. It could. Now over here, the Ten of Swords is showing up with it. So your person in the root here, they're, you know, I feel like they are betraying you. This is like the 10 Swords. I feel like they are in your back. Looking at this energy here, I feel like they're in your back, Taurus, and this is a painful ending for you. Because in your desired position, I feel like you want to release yourself from this, right? The Nine of Swords, right? Which is the person who is like in tears, right? Sitting in bed in tears, unable to sleep, right? Yeah, because of the chaos and conflict and like heartbreak. Why is that Six of Cups there? This is what they want. They want someone from their past, Taurus. Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So this person, I feel like, is a Sagittarian. It's a possibility. And I feel like you were dealing with Sagittarius in the last reading. So they're either a Sag or they want to be with a Sag. Wheel of Fortune here, this is what they want. This is like clear. This could be change. I feel like they want change here. Progress, fast movement. Yeah. Because over here crossing them, they look like they want to make a decision here. Like a quick one. Like Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. I feel like they want to make a decision to move in fast here and to give somebody a second chance. Judgment is renewal and rebirth. Yeah, it is rising from the ashes and bringing something back from the dead. Yeah, okay? Unless they are a mortician. Just teasing, guys. Let's see what we got. And let's get one more card. And on this... on the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they want somebody from their past who is a Sagittarian, with the Queen of Wands showing up, crossing them. Why is the wheel there? Why do they want the wheel? Four of Cups. Death card. I feel like they want forward movement with a Sagittarian, and I feel like they could be, you know, I feel like they want an ending over here. They could be a Scorpio maybe, but they want an ending. Yeah, they do here, and yeah. So I'm going to end this reading right now, Taurus, and going to go over to Vimeo, where the tell-all lives. Yeah, the tell-all still lives on Vimeo Street. And we're going to talk about the underlying energies, how they really feel about you, Taurus, right? And the blocks or the challenges, and maybe how to better navigate those. I mean, having a leg up is kind of, can help you out in navigation, what they're hiding, what they're fearing, and their true intentions on Vimeo. All those extensions are super affordable, you guys. If you guys got a message, please give a thumbs up. And if you guys need your own reading, that is always the best way, right? Thank you so much, you guys.